It's a brutal era of endless war. The forces of chaos pour forth from the north, ravenously devouring the once mighty empire. But one intrepid leader seeks to unite and save all humankind, and purge every last vestige of chaos from the world.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Emperor Karl Franz long and immersive campaign. We are obviously going to start this episode with this battle. So this is Kazrak, not he himself, but one of his generals who has decided to move in and attack Marienburg. I think that if we win this battle, that this is probably the last remaining strong army that Kazrak has. We won't be able to wipe him out because he does still have 2 settlements with size 20 garrisons, and they're far enough away that we can't really commit armies to going and taking those. But we should be able to forget about him for the time being, presuming that we win this. I think we can win it. I'm not happy with how damaged our garrison is here. This is as the result of agent actions that keep assaulting the garrison and weakening our soldiers. Still, this is certainly a winnable battle. I do appreciate the advice as always, and I'm actually looking forward to getting back onto the campaign where we're in control of things. Because I really like the idea of actually going ahead and confederating Balthasar Gelt. I don't know why I didn't think about this before, but he's got all those settlements that we could just trade. We could just trade settlements and give them to Cathay and probably get some money out of it. And certainly there's no reason to have Balthasar continue to uselessly really not contribute anything for the forces of order here. So I don't love the idea of having a whole lot of territory in Cathay to have to protect, but I think whatever is a good climate there we might keep, and I think probably surrounded by Cathay's settlements, we're probably not going to have to keep very much in the way of armies over there, and I'll just disband the armies until we get back, till we get our money situation under control, because that's always the hesitancy to do any confederating, is that you end up, it's not cost effective. The AI can afford to run more armies around than you can after you confederate them, but if those armies aren't really going to contribute much, then what's the point of having them? So that's kind of what the thinking is there. But anyway, back to the battle at hand here. Let's go ahead and take a look at the layout. This is going to be not one of the worst layouts. I think many of you know I'm not a fan of most of the walled city layouts, although many of them are better than the minor settlement battle layouts. But anyway, we'll do the best we can. Like I said, I think this is a pretty winnable battle. We do have these Demigryph Knights that are in pretty good shape, and the ones with the halberds here are our anti-large. Don't know that there's going to be a good target for... Actually, no, those Chaos Spawn are considered large. Okay. So yeah, we might try to get those halberds on those Chaos Spawn outside the walls. That's really going to be the strength of our forces, is fighting at the walls, using the towers to do damage. This steam tank and Hellblaster volley guns are useless in this battle for the most part, at least until the enemy gets inside, which is what I want to try to stop them from doing. Our heroes are probably going to be, the wizards are probably going to be useless because I think they have no spells. Often that is the case. It's a huge flaw in this game. But we have, I think, just enough great swords to be able to hold them at the walls for a little while. And, of course, obviously, the Null and Ironsides here are going to be able to dish out some decent damage as well. So, anyway, we're going to go ahead and jump in and fight it. Alright, now one concern that I have is that Manticore. Where's it at? Right there. That Manticore, we have no halberds at all, so we have no infantry that's anti-large, and That Manticore is going to fly right down and take on in one of our gunpowder units probably right away. Let's find those Chaos Spawn right there, and Centaurs are also probably large now that I think about it. Yep, they sure are. Okay. Alright, so let's get... The Demigryph Knights are anti-infantry. I think what I'll do, I'm going to put you two on 5s. Get you here. And you two on 6s. And maybe put you... We only have 2 gates here. Maybe get you guys over here. If I can move you properly, there we go, that looks good. And over to you. Let's get you a little closer to the doors here. Okay, there we go. All right, so we're going to run out with our cavalry. We're going to try to get a lot of shooting done before they get to the walls. I think it's extremely likely that that Manticore is going to fly right in on those guys there. So if that does indeed happen, we'll have no choice. We'll try to get those great swords on it, but even great swords against a Manticore is not ideal. All right.
Standing by.
The steam tank. Your gun is armor piercing. You know what? You would probably be good against the enemy lord. We'll try that. All right, and then we're going to put this here. Okay. The wizards do have spells. Okay, this is a very good sign indeed. Although we don't have tons of winds of magic, but whatever. Okay, so we're going to get... You are my 1 now. You are my 2. And I'm going to put the Empire Captain over here on this side as well, as part of 2. Now, can he cannot get on the walls. The wizards actually can. I'm going to try to get the wizard to launch a fireball at that Manticore right away. Okay, so the 2 of you are fine. Let's go ahead and get you over here as well, and then we're going to want...
Ready for war! Our weapons are yours.
Is that enough? Probably gonna have to be. I need to get somebody over here actually. Let's do this. Let's make him more like this. Boom, there we go. Now we've got all of our towers covered. Okay, and then...
Yes, sir!
Let's see
We
here.
are Sigmar's heirs, soldiers of the Empire.
Want you here.
Great swords.
And you there. Okay, so these 3 are all part of 2. Okay, that's fine. And then we've got that gives us 3 over here. All right, that's fine. Let's go ahead and get you spread out. Yeah, I don't think you need to be quite that spread out there. There we go. In fact, let's actually move you a little bit more like this. That's good enough, and then we're going to get you up here, and these Null Ironsides over here, and we're going to go ahead and put 1 here and 1 here. Okay, so now our infantry is all lined up. Okay, including our missile units here. Okay. Let's put you right there, okay. Now, the steam tank, you can take on the enemy hero. I might roll him out. Outside. We'll see what happens here. And the volley guns are right there. Okay, so that's... I think that's all going to be fine. What are you?
Our steeds are restless.
Oh. What are you doing back there? That's not where I want you. I want you here. I didn't even realize I drew him all the way up there. Okay. Alright, so our walls will be shooting, our towers will be shooting. Let's go ahead and assume that that manticore is going to get inside right away. And we'll build this tower here. I hate trying to click on these things. There we go. Alright, I think we are ready to go ahead and start the battle. And you are going to launch a fireball at that manticore.
Burn everything.
And we're shooting. That's good. Yeah, do some serious damage to that. Oh. Michael,
Yes, my lord.
gotta remember to do.
Griff knights.
Gotta remember to do this.
At speed.
Okay.
Sigma. On my command.
What is he doing here? It's a little unexpected. Alright, this is good though. The Centaurs are... We can fight them, that's fine. They're large. Like, we can lose those Demigryph Knights, that's fine. Okay, over here, yes, we need...
What do you bid?
I need to take out that...
The Empire endures.
that Feral Manticore, obviously.
Ready for war.
Alright. We're probably going to lose here, but it's okay. I'm doing the fighting outside the walls, which is what I want. Okay, back over here to ones. How are we doing up here? Oopsie, you know what I just realized? I'm not actually plow through them. Yeah, this is fine over here. I think we're doing just fine right here.
I am a pyromancer.
Alright, let's go ahead and get some...
The winds glow hot.
some fighting over here. Back over to you. Okay, we took care of the Manticore, it looks like. We're shooting things up here. We slowed them down. We're getting them shot. Now we're doing a lot of damage to the enemy lord. That's good. Let's go ahead and pull you guys out. Maybe I can keep you from getting wiped out. This is pretty good right here. You can charge out there. Steam tank, you can come on out as well. Right, back over to one. How are we doing here?
Great wizard. Great swords.
We should be doing a little better than this over here.
Black powder blessed.
Okay, you guys right here have done your job. That's good. Let's get you crashing into them from behind, maybe. You guys need to be fighting them. And I think at this point, we can safely start bringing some of our other melee units into the fighting. Okay, right here. Let's see. Is there a good place to do a burning head here? Let's try it. I don't know if this is going to work or not. Well, let's try it. Let's see what this does. That did some damage. Not a ton. Okay, over here, we still haven't killed the enemy lord. It looks like I'm losing my Demigryph Knights with halberds, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and try to finish off those Chaos Spawn. Over here, we're winning. Here, I'll tell you what. Nope, nope. Don't have the Winds of Magic to buff these infantry, but it's okay. Back over to 1. At this point, let's see here. It looks like everything is under control here. Let's get you all turned like this. My gates are destroyed. You probably should back up. Let's try to get you back in here. And let's see here. I don't really see any towers over here. This is unfortunate. It tells me that you have 2 towers, though. How come I can't see them? Well, okay. I need you to get over here and help out. I need you to keep running back here. Mr. Steam Tank, okay, we've taken care of the enemy lord over there. Okay, this wizard is getting chased. That's a problem. What's chasing him? It's a hero chasing him. Okay, I need... Okay, he called up to me. That's not good. Really? You gotta be kidding me. Him on that chariot is faster than my hero on a steed. Okay, let's go ahead and get these guys turned around and headed over this way. I think everything else here is probably under control. Start pulling everybody back. Right here, you all can start coming back. You need to charge in there. You need to get up here. Volley guns. Okay, I think over here we're good. I'm pretty surprised that they haven't broken at this point, but it's fine. Okay. You all turn around. Okay, what is going on here? Why are you broken? Did you stop and fight him? Okay, right there. Boom, take him out. There we go, now he's broken. That ought to do it. Somebody somewhere is unbreakable. Other than that, we've got this fight won. It's just these pestigores. There we go. They're about to shatter, I believe. They're broken. Okay, there must still be somebody unbreakable. Nobody over there. Oh, right there. What do we have? Chaos spawn. Okay. That's alright. Everybody head in this direction. Let's just go ahead and get you all here. Okay, do we have any towers that can help out here? We could probably start building. Yes, right there. Okay, let's pull you back. You're not in great shape, and you're fighting him where the tower won't be able to help. J to disengage. Right? That's what I've been told. After all this time, I'm just now learning that there's a disengage key. Okay, let's go ahead and fireball them. You can go ahead and charge right in. You should be able to hold them back. You can go ahead and buff him. but you can probably pull back.
Ready for war! To war!
I don't think this is going to take too long. Hope not. Let's get another...
Ready for war!
Another spell off right here to buff our infantry. Not really the ideal thing to be fighting them, but I think we got this handled. Okay. Alright, why is it not telling me the battle's over? You gotta be kidding me, there's still somebody around. Where on earth? Where on earth is the enemy? Hello, game? What is going on? Okay, I'm assuming shattered. I'm assuming this fight is as good as one, but somewhere there's going to be some kind of a unit, so I will just meet everybody back at the post-battle
Quick march!
screen. This is very strange. Alright, well, there was one chaos spawn, a single chaos spawn unit with one chaos spawn model left in it that was trying to attack one of the gates, and so it just took me a minute to find him and wipe him out. No harm done. Anyway, we better hope there's not another army close enough to attack this turn, because yeah, we took quite a bit of casualties here. I won't try to say that I fought that particularly well, but the important thing is we won, and we did massive damage to that army. So even though the army survived, it's certainly lost the vast majority of its strength. Sure would be nice if the wood elves here start contributing something against chaos as well.
Welcome, brothers, from across the
All right,
great
what do you
mountains.
want, Lewin Leoncourt? Join the war against Wulfric for 3,000. I can't do that. I just made peace with Wulfric. Don't want to be dishonorable. Not to mention I don't want to have to deal with Wulfric right now. Okay. These interns sure do take a long time at this point in the campaign. However, it's kind of more enjoyable to watch the...
Peace, for that is all I ever want.
All right, what do you want? Join the war against Malekith. I don't really see a reason not to be honest with you. I don't think we just made peace with him or anything. And I don't normally want to add to our list of enemies because of... I think we have enough, but thematically speaking, I think this makes sense. So let's go ahead and do it. Anyway, as I was starting to say, the interns have become a lot more enjoyable since I switched the AI mods, and we're starting to see the AI actually doing something for a change. We still have some of the minor Norscan. Well, I guess we're on them now. Okay, so I don't remember. I want to say, yeah, there is a risk of us getting attacked here by some of these guys. Go away. Success. Steel technology. That's fine. I can live with that. Go away. Alright, that's a good sign. So the High Elves won a battle there against Varg, who attacked them. That's Everus. And now we're on the rogue armies. Okay, so we're just about done here with this in turn. Okay, ally mobilizes against settlement, whatever. Faction destroy. Oh, Marathi's destroyed, that's good. Kuthik is building an outpost, ready for duty. Okay, Dieter Hasselhoff. Very nice. Okay. Alrighty, so
What does the Emperor
we have the general and the wizard in this army, so we don't want Dieter. Well, I could make room for him, I suppose, but like I could get rid of those spearmen, but those spearmen are rank 7. I might hang on to them for that reason alone. Okay, we don't have. They didn't really advance on us here, did they? They are raiding, though. I would like to do something about that. Emperor Karl Franz, you're at 20 out of 20. And, of course, you have Lightning Strike, so we could do a Lightning Strike battle here.
That was a mistake, maggot.
Level 33 Lord, but other than that, that's a very beatable army right there. You're level 4, but your army is a little... yeah, I would say this is probably a little bit stronger. Maybe not. Nah, they're both pretty beatable. Okay. So that's a possibility, is to try to move him. If I switch him to...
I see no other option.
Nope, he can't reach. That's a bummer.
They call me the grave.
Alright, and Helmut Feuerbach, you could reach, however.
This will bolster the nation. By the comet.
Yes, you could. We could actually fight two armies versus 2 armies here. That might be worth doing. Since Karl Franz can't reach, he could just reinforce an attack right here. And I could even bring Emil von Corden in, but then he might retreat. He probably would not retreat from a 2v2, but he probably would retreat from a 3v2. Let's go ahead and give Emil von Corden his rank.
I will marshal the men.
Or his skill, I should say. Looks like Logistician, that's fine. Alright, meanwhile, I was trying to figure out where to put Dieter.
To the provinces.
You're at 20 out of 20.
So many ideas.
I think... Oh, that's right, I was moving Elspeth
von Draken.
westward here. Let me just double check here. Marienburg. Okay, so that army is in pretty bad shape. Our garrison here
I serve the lady.
needs a little bit of time to replenish. I don't really have an army down here to chase down that one. I dare not leave Fort Bergbrust because that would make this vulnerable to attack from Heinrich Himmler. Although, it's been a while since this garrison has been assaulted. It's healed up a fair amount. It might be... Well, the problem is they just have so many armies here. They could overwhelm us with numbers, probably. And the fact that they have those Terrorgeists is a real problem. Everything else added together doesn't worry me as much as those Terrorgeists do.
By the comet.
Okay, I think what I will do...
Protector of the weak.
We'll continue to move Prometheus down this way. I just am not going to have an army to run down Khazrak this turn. That's fine. I think what we need to do is we need to start identifying where our next offensive operation is going to happen. Because we've pushed out to the extent of the Empire up here. That's Kislev. We don't really desperately need to go into Kislev, although we could, but I think I want to prioritize taking back all of the lands of the Empire. I think thematically that would make sense. So Salkalton and Salzenmund, and on up over here to Diedershofen, Wrecker's Point. This is all Empire. Fort Sal's all Empire. And this, if we took this back, that would of course get rid of Khazrak then. Now we can't take these while we're not at war with Wulfric, so never mind. And this obviously is an issue right there. So there's Azazel himself. He's level 45. He's quite strong. Okay, I do need to get a wizard into this army right here. Gregor Braun. We are one turn away from finishing the garrison.
Tools of judgment ready.
We've got Witch Hunter and we've got Engineer. So the question becomes,
Do not frustrate
what do I want to do with Azazel? Do I want to attack him? Or do I need to pull back? I kind of think I should pull back. Oh, no, I hovered over the wrong one. They're both one turn away from completion. This garrison's not going to contribute much. I think
Do not touch the
those are probably high-level heroes. This is a pretty strong army. Yeah, that's too strong of an army for me to attack. Okay, so Castlebound Ralkin.
The nation calls.
We are going to have to pull back to Wolfenburg probably, but that's okay. If I can get them down here, this is obviously much more of a strong point than Castlebound Ralkin is. I cannot run the risk, even if I were to beat Azazel, I cannot run the risk of Archaon coming and attacking, so yeah, there's just not really any choice here.
We march.
We're going to just fall back.
The Empire.
Oops. Wait a minute. Something. There we go. I expected it to take me over to my heroes over here. Okay, so let's go ahead and get you into this army. You're now very strong with heroes, but the problem is you don't have any wizards.
Keen sight. What?
Okay. Still, definitely feel better about being able to defend right there. That means we're going to cancel this and cancel this. It's unfortunate, but this is what happens when they move 3 or 4 armies towards one single settlement. Even if we defeat one of them, we just can't run the risk that the others will surround us and wipe it out. Okay, now, back to what I was saying before. Let's take a look here at Balthasar Gelt, the Empire here, the Golden Order. You've got 7 settlements. You don't really have that much in the way of military, but still, it's gonna push us negative, I'm sure. So if we come over here, and we take a look, we could keep Celestial Monastery and Village of the Moon. Jingpo is not good for us. Kunlun is fine, although we're going to want to keep it if we're going to have... Well, no, we could trade it away. Jingpo has... Well, it is producing money already. I don't know. We'll take a look at it. All right, so let's take a look down here. Bridge of Heaven. Okay, we've got a mix of some... And Shilong, okay. We've got a mix of some good climates and some what is it called? The unsuitable climate? Unpleasant climate. All right, let's go ahead and do this. So, electoral machinations, unify... And we're going to go ahead and perform this. Okay, look at our money situation. Holy cow. All right.
I trust no man.
You... Do you have anything that I need to keep? Whole army's gone. There we go. That'll save us some money, obviously. And... Where's our next army?
Yes.
What are you? You are a level 16 wizard? Okay, I think there's got to be another army here that I'm missing. Right there, okay. You... Don't need you. This light wizard is level 35. Let's pull him out.
I have divined a path.
Oh, I can't pull him
A
out.
wise move.
Okay, if I
My
disband
decision will
all of
be
them
correct.
and I cannot I'm just going to have to live
Master
with this
engineer.
army for one more turn. Level 1 lord with a level 35
Nobody
wizard.
understands
That's
the importance
a little
of ballistic
unfortunate.
calculations these days.
Claude Blaze, Simon Warner, Helmet Braun. I feel like I already have a Helmet Braun, don't I? Gregor, I have a Gregor Braun. We must be brothers. And here's Balthasar. Okay, now this is interesting. Balthasar is in a position here to fight one battle with Cathay.
Never.
This army,
Summon me.
let's take a look at what he's good
It
at.
is time.
He buffs all kinds of different units here, almost everything. Everything except for basic cavalry and wagons and steam tanks. And of course, he's filled up with basic cavalry. Good thinking, AI. This is insane to me how bad the AI is at matching their army composition to what lords are good at. This is just ridiculous. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 cavalry, and he buffs everything but cavalry. Now, the Honest Steel, actually, I guess, is for the Demigriff Knight. So he's got 7 of the 10 cavalry he does not buff. All right, let's just see. Do we have any? How are we? He's very expensive. That's why we're having to pay so much money. I may disband because I think that Cathay can handle this on their own.
So be it.
That's probably lots of zombies right there. How strong is Helmet Gorst? Vampire counts. Well, Helmet Gorst... Uh-oh, I'm going to sneeze. Okay, Helmet Gorst is the strongest of any of the remaining vampire counts. But he's going up against Cathay. And Cathay has 2 really strong lords, I believe. one really strong lord and one not so strong lord. Still, the Western Provinces is in pretty good shape. I think it's not worth the money to keep this army. So many of these have no ranks. Okay. All gone. Now we're making money again. The only thing now to do is to trade away some of our settlements. So we're going to keep both of these, but we want to make sure that they've got... Okay, this is what allows me to recruit Empire Captains. It's not a good use, probably, of a building slot. Empire Captains, we're at 6 out of 9. We don't desperately need this. I think I'll keep the garrison buildings, but we're going to switch this over to producing income. This one at least is producing income, so Bridge of Heaven is probably okay the way it is. Alright, Tai Tzu, you we're going to trade away. If we can. So let's talk to Cathay here. Talk to the northern provinces here and trade settlement. Tai Tzu. Oh my goodness. Would you say the AI is a little bit unbalanced here? They can afford to give me 109,000 for a minor settlement. You know what you might want to do, AIs? You might want to spend that money on some armies. Okay, well, we're going to do it because I don't want to keep this. That was the whole point. But we're not going to take 109,000. You guys are going to, at least some of you are going to think I'm crazy, and others of you are going to understand where I'm coming from. But I'm not taking 109,000 from them. So we're going to take Tai Tzu. We'll cut it in half. How about that? That's still probably way too much, but we'll take 59,000. That's half of it. So payments, demand payment, $59,000. Oh, we can only demand 10,000 if we do it this way. That's fair, right? That's better than taking 109,000. We'll take the military alliance as well, and they still love this idea. How much would they give us if we balanced it now? Wow, they'd give us even more. Holy cow! 115,000. I'm not taking 115,000. Not going to do it. All right, we're going to ask for. Don't propose offer, Michael. Payments right here. So we'll ask for 10,000. We'll ask for 1 million. No, we'll ask for 10,000. I just want to see if I try 20,000. Nope, it looks like the highest amount. They'll offer you more if you try to do balance offer, but the highest you can ask for it through payments is 10,000. I never knew that, but that's fine. We'll take 10,000.
The storm dragon.
Okay. That's one of our settlements then. Now, let's go ahead and find another one. You, Jinpo. I may keep you, but I'm not going to keep this building here. This barracks. It's not a good use. What do we have here? Okay. Let's maybe take a look. Celestial Monastery we're keeping. Both of these we're keeping. Okay, and then that's it for Cathay. Okay. All right. So, we're not going to give up any more of our settlements, is that right? Unless I want to give up Jingpo. Alright, if I give up Jingpo here to... This would be Western provinces, probably.
Would you care for a demonstration of the
Trade
power
settlement.
of fire and metal?
Why can I not give it to them? Do they... Surely they have a... Jingpo. Surely they border us. No, it's northern again. Alright. Fair enough. Jingpo. Northern provinces.
The forces of Nangang
Trade
cannot
settlement.
all abandon their posts,
Jingpo.
but will assist you
How
where
much will you give me
possible.
for this one? 52,000. This seems... Nah, we're going to take 10,000 again. Payments. Let's just double check here. 20,000 is what we're going to ask, and it's going to change it to 10,000. Okay, there you go. You can have it for 10,000.
Acceptable.
Okay. Alright, so we got ourselves some money. And we got ourselves some settlements. Our public order I'm not too worried about because we've got this Confederation debuff for 5 turns, and then that'll go away. Obviously, we want to build this up. Village of the Moon. How are we looking on warrior priests? Do I want to keep that? We're at 3 out of 3. I may keep that. And then this. Oh, I've got a burning eye here. First I'm sneezing, now I'm having to rub my eyes. Okay, all right. Wizard's Tower. That's a faction-wide boost to Wizards, so that's definitely worth building. This is going to be a faction-wide boost for Engineers. That's worth building. And then let's just see, what else do we want to build here? We've got all of our buildings that are tier 4 and 5 are built from a military perspective. I could do control and upkeep. I don't think I need to. What is this? Again, local recruitment. Income from all buildings. So that's a possibility. We're probably getting decent money. Well, we're getting okay money out of this. Do I not have the income? Yeah, the income building is right there. For some reason, it was only built. It's a tier 5 city, and they only had the income building built to tier 1. That makes perfect sense. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. And Celestial Monastery, you've got wine, that's fine. You've got income, that's fine, but we're going to dump that building and replace it with a garrison. And then you guys are okay. All right, I think we're looking okay now with our settlements. Vertbod, you're fine. Deadwood. He damaged the building here. 444, that's fine. Probably don't even need to do that, but we will anyway. We can afford it. Her gig, you could level up. That's a strong possibility. Brass Keep, I'm not too worried about Brass Keep right now, although I want to make sure he does have the income building. Okay, that's good. Feildorf, Middenheim, Schoppendorf here. You have a damaged building. 289, that's fine. I'm not going to bother to build this growth building. Let's see here. Control, that's fine. Control and trade. Okay, yeah, you're fine. I think you're fine. Yeah. By the way, I appreciate, like I said, I appreciate the advice. Somebody mentioned that I should be going through and removing growth buildings in provinces where I don't need them anymore. I'm pretty sure I've already been doing that. I pretty much always do that in all my campaigns. I think the Black Pit, you're fine. You're losing public order, but part of that's the raiding. Nothing I can really do about that. I'm not going to spend the money to level that up because it's an unpleasant climate. Marienburg, yeah, you're okay. We just need that garrison to recover. All right, so back over to here. We do have some money left over then. Obviously, I'm not going to spend any money here at Castle Van Ralken because we're going to lose it. So we're back to go. I think it's her gig. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and level up her gig. All right. If it'll work, there we go. Okay. Now, and so Altdorf, I did want to double check. What am I building in Altdorf? Okay, that's fine. I don't desperately need to keep building that walls building. All right. So, from a settlement perspective, we're okay. Now, let's check out our armies. You are an Amber Wizard, which is, what, beasts? Is that what that is? I think that's beasts. Okay. Yeah, not great, but it's okay. However, you probably should, if you're going to be boosting income, I should probably get you into one of our regions here. Is boost income for the whole province, or is it just for the region? I think it's just for the region, right? Nope, it's the whole province. Wow, okay. Well, you might pay for yourself just by being over here.
I have better things to do.
Okay. Philip Wagner. The nice thing about our cities here in Cathay is we're completely surrounded by friends. So other than maintaining public order, we should not really have to keep armies over here. We're going to go ahead and move you in this direction.
Yes, blessed is this action.
Can sail along the river for a little while. Why not? It's a nice sightseeing tour through beautiful Cathay. Now you, I'll save even more money next turn when I can disband this general. But I don't want to lose this wizard. That wizard is level 35. It's got just about everything. Okay, that's fine. You are level 23.
I serve no
boosting
master.
Income, and you've got just about everything as well. All right. You're not in a good location, but you're a good... I'll start moving you westward as well, I suppose. It's going to take a little while to get there, isn't it? Oh, you've got no movement left anyway, so we'll worry about that later. And the same thing for you. Same thing for you. And this gets us back over to here. Okay, now we're back to our own armies. How am I doing on time? Wow, almost out of time. Okay. All right, so Marius Haldenstraat. How do we feel? I don't want to attack this army with that garrison. You're at 20 out of 20. You have a warrior priest and a wizard in your army.
Engineer.
We have an extra engineer. Oh, you're level 1. That's right. I wanted to move you into...
Demonstration.
What does the Emperor bid?
You've got an engineer.
Who calls?
I wanted to move you maybe into this army.
So,
Or into
Lady
Elspeth's
of
army. Nope,
Shaiish.
she could benefit from an engineer. I could lose these swords of Ulrich and take the engineer. If if I decided to move her... Now that we fought that battle against Kazarak, I was moving her west to make sure Kazarak could not start pillaging the Western Empire, but now I kind of feel like I don't need to.
Ever vigilant.
I think what we're going to do is we're going to strengthen Jametheus here by moving him down this direction. This would put him in the region of Delberts. So Delberts is Middenheim, which is that where you already are?
What orders?
Yes, okay. So recruiting-wise, you can recruit some pretty good stuff.
Sigmarite Arch-Lector.
Missile infantry and great swords and demigryph knights. You've got some missile infantry. We need to get you some better missile infantry, though, that's for sure. I might disband those spearmen. These spearmen at this point are not adding much value. You don't buff them. You don't buff halberdiers either, but at least halberdiers are a little bit better than spearmen. Okay, Jametheus, let's move you. Where can I recruit my missile infantry? Right here. Okay. We're going to move you down in this direction, recruiting as we go.
I go where I am needed.
Okay. So. You don't buff anything. Well, you buff crossbowmen, but I don't want to recruit any more crossbowmen. What do I want to recruit with you? Definitely, let's get some Hellstorm rocket batteries. You don't buff those, but they're awfully nice to have in an army. And can I recruit any more wizards? I am... No, I'm at 11 out of 8. Okay, I need to get some of the wizards from Cathay over here. Alright, that's fine. I guess that'll do for you. Elspeth, you are maybe better served fighting over here. Okay, I think what we're going to do in the next episode
Praise Sigmar.
is we're going to fight this battle right here. 2 armies versus 2 armies. This is going to be a lot for me to juggle. As you all know, my micro is not the greatest. But at least there's not a ton of cavalry. There's some cavalry. I can handle this much cavalry.
Now.
And obviously lots of heroes to use as well.
I will marshal the men.
But I think we need to do this. They've given us an opportunity here to fight 2 armies versus 2 armies. So, let's go ahead and move Emperor Karl Franz over here.
Onwards!
That's pretty much his whole move. And then we'll go ahead and
To the provinces.
launch this attack. 16% left. I don't think he will retreat, but I could be wrong. The question is, are we going to be vulnerable? Well, we don't have a choice. We've already committed Karl Franz. He retreated. Wow, I did not expect that. Okay. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Now, if you were to attack... Yeah, we do reinforce one another. Can you reach him?
Praise Sigmar.
Yes, you can reach him as well, but I'd have to put Karl Franz into...
Yes.
Okay, it doesn't matter that you can reach him because he would retreat as well, and... I cannot reach Cormac to attack.
I will marshal
I
the men.
think we're safe
To the
right here.
provinces.
I don't need to put you in channeling stance. I kind
By
of
the comet.
wish I could go into ambush
The
stance, but
Empire.
whatever. Emil von Corden, are you close enough to
Ready.
attack over here? Yes, you could attack right there. 20 out of 20. Your army is full. Is that a battle? No, that's not a battle that I want to fight. I certainly, even if I won that battle, I would be very vulnerable to counterattack. Doesn't matter. I don't think I could win that battle. Azhag is level 50. He's got those black orcs there. Ragnarok spiders. 3 of them. Yeah. Got some trolls. Even those snotling pump wagons would probably cause me some trouble. Yeah, so that's not a battle that I want to fight. I do kind of wish...
Yes.
Can I borrow an army from them by any chance? If I look at Ostermark, I've got 20. No, I can't. I cannot request any of their armies. Okay, so that's that. That is that. All right. I still need to decide what to do with Elspeth.
What does the Emperor bid?
If I'm not going to launch an attack, Lykeberg,
Praise Sigmar.
I'm leveling up Lykeberg.
Yes, my lord.
Okay, well, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to strategize here a little
Yes, my
bit.
lord.
And
To the provinces.
it did save the game when that army retreated. So I don't think I've actually done anything since then. I think I may go ahead and break here because I want to think about this a little bit before I plan exactly what to do. What we need to do though is we need to focus a counter-offensive somewhere, and the question is where. Sylvania is certainly a high priority. If we could finish off Sylvania, they've lost quite a few armies and they've got some more armies up here. So this area down here is vulnerable. The problem is that those garrisons, their armies are in settlements with strong garrisons, which basically just means that we'd be fighting them in situations that is advantageous to them, rather than what we've been doing so far. Like all those battles we won against Sylvania over here were in situations advantageous to us. But we've definitely got some room to maneuver here. Well, anyway, if you have any ideas, feel free to go ahead and leave those in the comments below. But I think, like I said, I'm going to think about it a little bit. Our money situation's looking better. Our prestige situation is like out of control at this point. There needs to be more things to spend prestige on. I feel like it's some kind of a prestige sink. But anyway, all right, like I said, I will go ahead and leave it there, and I will see you all in the next episode.